one bucket, and we hit the 5-pointer. Let's get this. Come on. Please, Rui. Oh, my goodness. Dude, no way.
Paulo had about 10 seconds to shoot a three. Brick. Love it. Love it. Paulo's a bum.
Crochet. Possible. Oh, butter. Oh, wait. Kenny.
You're listening to the Bring the Thunder podcast, a podcast by fans, for fans.
What's good, guys? Welcome to another Prop Wars episode. We have a really good one for you guys. Not only were the props and everything really fun, but this took place during trade deadline week, so we got a lot of really good reactions to big trades, a lot of crazy things happening while recording, but like I said, the props were really fun too. Stick to the end of the video. You guys will see some crazy reactions, but we've also determined something. This isn't fully set in stone, but as of right now, we think we've decided a punishment for the person who comes in last, which is currently a 5-hour live stream where every dollar donated adds an extra minute to the amount of time they have to be in live. So we're going to kind of adjust the rules to that. You can't just start the live and walk away. You got to sit there for 5 hours or how much you get extra. But we're excited. We're adding some stakes to this. So thank you guys for watching. We love the support, and we will catch you guys next time. Another week, another Prop Wars. Let's get into it, guys. OKC is taking on the Nuggets tonight at Denver. So let's start off with the spread being set at 7.5. I'm not going to take this. I feel like a broken record, but let's just look at the facts. We're still dinged up. This is a good team. It's on the road. We're not exactly coming off some hot streak. We've been losing games. It just doesn't feel good. I hope they prove me wrong, but I'm just not going to take the spread. It just does not feel like a game that we're going to be able to dominate in. As for the OKC player props, let's start with Aaron Wiggins over 1.5 3-pointers made. I know, I feel like I've been saying this a lot. Me and Jack keep taking this one, but if they're going to keep giving it to us, then we're going to keep taking it. I mean, I don't plan to abuse it and just pick it over and over and over and over and over again, but if I don't feel like there's another pick that I feel good in, I'm going to come back to this one because I'm really confident in it. He's averaging almost 2 3-pointers made per game. I just feel like this is always a line that I have faith in. And even if it misses, I still have faith in the guy. I mean, he shoots almost 6 3-pointers a game, it feels like. So for him to knock down 2 of those, I have tremendous confidence in him. As for my next OKC player prop, I'm going to take Chet Holmgren over 1.5 blocks. He's averaging around 2 per game. I have so much faith in him being able to get 2 blocks. It doesn't matter who we're against. I know it's against Jokic, but still, he protects the paint. He's done well historically against Jokic as well. So I feel good about him being able to pick up 2 blocks. I don't know the exact number or the exact stat, but I know that he's picked up 2 blocks in several of our last games, 2+ blocks. So I'm going to hammer this one. Opposing player prop, I'm thinking Jamal Murray over 33.5 points plus rebounds plus assists. This feels free to me. I think this is a really low line. Jamal does a little bit of everything recently. We know he can score. We know he can assist. He even gets boards at times. So I feel good about this one. He's hit that line several times in his last 10 games. So I'm definitely rolling with that. Game of the night, the Lakers play the Knicks. I'm taking Rui Hachimura over 18. Whoa, not 18.5. Do not put 18.5. Rui Hachimura over 8.5. That is what his line is at. He's averaging 13 a game. That is insane. I don't know how his line is at 8.5 here. I feel really confident about him hitting this. I think in his last 10 games, he's hit it 8 times in the games that he's played. Over 8.5 feels free. So, quick recap. OKC does not cover the spread. Aaron Wiggins over 1.5 3-pointers made. Chet Holmgren over 1.5 blocks. Jamal Murray over 33.5 for points plus rebounds plus assists. And then for the game of the night, Rui Hachimura over 8.5 points. Let's get it.
What up, boys? And ladies and gentlemen, I should say. Day 1 of week 3 Prop Wars. Massive game tonight. My stomach is messed up just thinking about it. OKC in Denver. Unfortunate. I gotta take Denver plus 7.5 with Jokic back. 7.5 points. I think Denver's gonna win. Denver plus 7.5 is my play tonight. We're gonna take Chet over 8.5 rebounds. He's been a beast on the boards. I don't really think it's gonna change even with Hartenstein back. Chet over 8.5 rebounds. We're gonna go SGA over 30.5. I'm betting the Stars tonight. I put it in SGA's hands to get 31. I trust SGA. For Denver, we're going Peyton Watson over 1.5 threes. You know how OKC guards the three-point line, and Peyton Watson's just a perfect player to go off tonight, so we're going to go Peyton Watson over 1.5 threes. And then we have the game of the night. And like I said, I'm putting my hands in the best players, or I'm putting it in the hands of the best players tonight. Jalen Brunson. I saw the line moving, 26.5, 25.5, 26.5, 25.5. I caught it, 25.5 points. Easy, bread. The Lakers can't guard. Jalen Brunson over 25.5. So we're going Nuggets to cover 7.5. Chet over 8.5 rebounds. SGA over 30.5. Peyton Watson over 1.5 threes. And Jalen Brunson to score 26 or more points. Thunder up, baby. Let's go. We'll see you guys. I'll see you live. Big games tonight.
What is up? Bring the Thunder. Big game tonight against the Nuggets. Got to get this done. OKC covers a 7.5 spread. I've got that at least. Isaiah Hartenstein, 10 plus points. Do you know why? Nikola Jokic. He don't play defense. Easy 10 points. That's 5 offensive rebound dunks. Easy. Who else do we got? We got Aaron Wiggins, 2 or more threes made. That's a lock. Peyton Watson, 5 plus rebounds. Hopefully. And shit, everyone rebounds good against us, so that was my theory there. And then lastly, I have Rui Hachimura for 3 plus rebounds in the game of the night. So hopefully I'll get that. Watching the whole game. I'll be reacting the whole time, so tune in.
Today, we got to lock in. We're on a comeback streak here. I believe we can get back into this, but we really, really got to get these picks right. So I got the Thunder not covering the spread tonight. I think it started off as low as 4.5, went up to 7.5. It was at 5.5 when I just checked. I still don't think we can cover this with a close game. I just think it's too close of a call, and I'm going to play it safe. Aaron Wiggins is the first Thunder player prop. We're going to take 11.5 points. I feel like we need scoring from somebody, and Aaron Wiggins is one of the guys that I feel like we can count on. It's been him and Isaiah Joe coming off the bench that have been pretty consistent for us. His points average is right at 11, so he's been consistent overall, and he's been a great shooter for us. And I think this is one of those games where we're going to need him, especially in the starting lineup. I hope he starts tonight. And for the other player, this is a sneaky pick here. Hartenstein over 8.5 points. I got this one right the last game. 8.5 is just really low for Hartenstein. Even on a minutes restriction, this guy can put up 10 points in his sleep with just getting the easy boards and just getting involved in the play in general. And on the other side, I'm going to take Jonas Valanciunas, 8.5 points. Once again, center guys are, they get points pretty easily. So I feel like we can, start mounting our comeback. And for the game of the night, we have the Lakers versus Knicks. LeBron back in the Garden. But I'm going to be taking Jalen Brunson on this one. 5.5 assists over. He's around 6 assists per game, and this is going to be a risky bet here. But I am going to, assume the Lakers' game plan is going to be getting the ball out of his hands. JJ Redick, if he knows anything about basketball, which I do believe he does, he's good at game planning on defense. He's going to double team Jalen Brunson, and we're going to get all these picks right. The other guys don't know what's coming. Let's go.
All right, guys. In terms of big starts, this is as good as it gets. I have Rui Hachimura over 8.5 points. He's got 7 already. 7 points in only 6 minutes. They already back after the second quarter. I have so much faith. They've been feeding him. Come on, let's get this one on video. 1 bucket, and we hit the 5-pointer. Let's get this. Come on, please, Rui. Oh, my goodness. Dude, no way. No way. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, baby. That is huge. Rui gets 9 points in 7 minutes. That is ridiculous. The line being 8.5 is insane. That is 5 points for us, extending the lead. Rui, you are a bucket, brother, a bucket. I had no doubt in my mind, but getting it in just less than 8 minutes is crazy.
Quick one here. Yes, I'm still in my car. 7 minutes left in the first half. Rui has no rebounds. What are we doing? I thought you were tall. I thought you were big. Come on, lock in.
End of the first. Brunson had 7. Good quarter. Started a little slow, but we'll take 7 in the first. We got to pick it up in the second. Finish strong here. I'm hoping for like 17, 18 points by half. Let's go.
A few moments later.
The trend continues. Brunson is now 2 for 7.
just to put you guys in the headspace of the other guys right now. I sent in that Rui hit my line super early. He hit the 8.5 points in the first quarter basically. Joe says he no longer likes me, and he's making some wild accusations. I'll just leave it at that. But this is domination. Like this is like Black Ops 2 kicking ass on got all 3 flags domination, fellas. Like this is it. So let's keep it rolling.
Yeah, Gabe's a liar. I never said that I don't like him. I might have. I might have. I did.
I'm not even making this to make fun of Joe or pick on Joe, but I'm actually astonished. I'm starting to believe it. Maybe he is like low-key cursed because Jalen Brunson is putting up some horrific shots, and then they finally get a break, a literal fast break, and now's his chance to get going. And he hands it off to OG and gives OG the bucket instead. Joe, fuck, I don't know, man.
Yeah, Gabe. Fuck you, dude.
Man, every time Jalen Brunson hands it off to another Knicks player, I get another assist. This is amazing.
Bang! We got that third rebound. Rui Hachimura cashes in 5 points. Oh, yeah. I reckon for the next round, I'm going to look at Joe's picks and do the opposite of everything. And I think I'll cash in 15 points. Sorry, Joe.
I remind you that I was number 1 in correct picks last week total. I just can't get the 5 ones right, but just wanted to put that reminder out there that last week I was the most total picks right.
While I was sitting here not having to worry about my Rui pick because it hit so early because I'm different with picking, but I was just like thinking about some stuff, like who was the first person to see a rainbow, like what a sight to behold. I was thinking that the double rainbow video, the classic video, and I wonder how excited that guy was. Like take that times 10, for the person who saw the first rainbow. That shit was crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, clearly Gabe smoked something, and I'm gonna need that soon. So Gabe, I know you're just a few miles away, but if you want to email that to me, I'll take it. OKC starts off here 13-9, 14-9. Good start for OKC. Brunson. That's the one game Jalen Brunson will have 13 assists, right? Isn't that something? 13 assists. He hasn't even had over 5 in his last 8 games, but 13 will do tonight. So GG's to Jalen Brunson. We'll never be seeing you again. Yeah, we'll keep you guys updated on these picks. Peyton Watson already has a 3. What else do I have in this game? SGA and Chet. All right, we'll see you guys.
Well, guys, 3 minutes, 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Wiggins already has 1 3. Chet with the 1.5 block line. He got posterized. But, a lot of game left.
I'm assuming Rui heard me because 7 minutes left, 0 rebounds. I told him to lock in. He locked in. 2 rebounds. And the half's over now. So 1 rebound and 1 half a play. I'm feeling good about that. 5 points coming my way.
This isn't Prop Wars related. This is just related to the game, the OKC Nuggets game. Jonas Valanciunas just shot a corner 3 in which he cashed it. Get this. That was only his 5th 3 of the season.
Thanks to Coach Mark Dagnall's horrific zone defense. Zone? Peyton Watson has 2 threes in the first quarter. Mark, pick it up, but thanks for the points.
Okay, this is also not Prop Wars related. SGA is insane, bro. That was ridiculous. That ISO he just had. Holy shit, dude. I'm like a kid on Christmas morning watching that. That was insane. Here come all the comments. Bro, it's glazing. Fuck you. That was nasty.
This may be a little premature here. That was the nastiest SGA bucket I've seen in a long time. And there's a lot. That is by far the best player on the floor. I want that guy. The other guy's good. I want that guy. Let's get to 31.
Good choice for the jump ball. I like that. Gilgis Alexander at the controls. Dancing on Brown. SGA evades. SGA will pull. It's pure. Gilgis Alexander.
It's halftime. I'm on a walk right now with the dog. I just caught the fact that Jonas Valanciunas at the half already has 9 points. That's my GOAT. He hit his 5th 3 of the season tonight. Love this.
Thunder up 7 at halftime. I hate Nikola Jokic, dude. Like, watching him ages me 10 years at a time. It's miserable. Doing a good job, but props-wise, SGA's at 15. Need him to get 16 points in the second half. Feel like it's doable. Watson hit. Spread's hitting right now. We'll see. I think it'll be a close game, so we should be fine there. And Chet, over 8.5 rebounds. He has 1.
Happy Aaron Wiggins 41-point career high anniversary day today. On this day, 1 year ago, he scored 41 points. That means he can score 2 threes tonight.
I didn't get it on video, but Chet Holmgren just notched his second block, getting me the points for the over 1.5 blocks. Let's go. I never doubted Chet. That is 2 points, ladies and gentlemen. We are continuing to build a lead here. However, the Jamal Murray line of over 33.5 points plus rebounds plus assists is looking not great. Even though the Nuggets are playing really well, it's not coming from him. So, not feeling great about that one. But hey, we move.
Aaron Wiggins, bang! Ooh. Oh my gosh, I just got that live. Casey Willis has made 7 threes. Aaron Wiggins has made 2. Cash that 3 points in. What is this team, man? When have we ever made shots like this? This is beautiful, man. I've never seen this. Like, I'm in awe. What is this team? Like, this isn't the Thunder.
Bang! Aaron Wiggins with his second 3. I'm telling you guys, Jack knows it. I know it. This is a free line. Aaron Wiggins, you continue to save basketball.
Gabe's right. There's a correlation between us being first and second and us always taking an Aaron Wiggins over. Every time. Every time.
I know you guys are going crazy with your picks, and I'm very proud of you boys tonight. Truly. I'm happy for you, Gabe and Jack. SGA is so fucking good. He's levels ahead of anybody on the court. He's the best. He's the best. And he's on his way to getting over 30.5, but my lord, he's the best.
Appreciate the love, Joe. You're 100% right. Shea is easily the MVP, and Peyton Watson just got his 5th rebound, which means I cashed that in as well. Hartenstein, just play the whole 4th, get some shots up, and I'll come home with 15. But I'm pretty happy with however many I have right now. But yeah, Shea VP. Jokic has nothing on him.
All right, y'all wrapping up night 1 of this week, the 3rd week of Prop Wars. Not good. I think I ended up with 5 points. Watson went nuts. Shea went nuts. The rest didn't hit. Even the Nuggets plus 7.5. What a disappointment in Denver for the fans. Nikola, work on your game. Get back on the treadmill and stop complaining, you pussy. But other than that, what a night for OKC. Shout out Case and Wallace for the huge night. SGA, Chet, Wiggins. Hell of a game, boys. I'll see you guys on the post game. Very excited for this one. Thunder up, baby. Let's go.
Not a bad night at all. I barely missed the opposing player prop. I needed Jamal Murray over 33.5 of points plus rebounds plus assists, and he ended with 29. But good things happened. I hit both the OKC player props for 2 points each. Chet over 1.5 blocks. Wiggins over 1.5 3-pointers. That's 4 points. And then I hit the pick of the night, which was 5 points. That was just perfect. Rui over 8.5 points. He crushed that in the first quarter, basically. So 9 points on the night. We will take that.
Cheeky recap here. We got the whole crew about to tune in. Spread hit. Everything hit apart from Hartenstein points. Not too mad at that because of how well we won. So we'll call it a day. Aaron Wiggins' 41-point anniversary has turned into the Case and Wallace 27-point anniversary as well. Something about this day. I'm hyped for this day next year. Circled it in my calendar, but...
All right, boys. Prop Wars. We got to get this. We're on a comeback here. We're on a nice little streak. Hopefully, we get a lot of these right. I have the Thunder covering tonight at 8.5. I feel like that line is pretty solid. We just had a nice win in the game previous to this one, so I'm going to believe in the Thunder. I didn't believe in them in the last game, and I think I got to get my optimism back. But I'm going to have Hartenstein, 3.5 assists. I'm going to take the under on that. He's been close to 3 assists, maybe 2.5 assists for the most part for the season. So I'm not sure why the line is set at 3.5. I continue to take this one. Pretty much continue to get it right. Also, 9.5 points. I think it went up to 10 or 11 the last time around, and I didn't bet on it. But it's back down to 9.5 points on the over. So I'm going to push that line once again. Desmond Bane, we're playing against the Magic. I think he's going to be their best scorer. We're going to really hone in on Paulo. He's going to get a lot of shots up, a lot of three-pointers up. 18.5 points. Should be a pretty easy one. And for the game of the night, I'm going to take Gafford on the 9.5 points. He's soon, he's starting to return. And similar to Hartenstein, the line's set low because of the return from injury. And that's a good time to bet. A good indicator for everyone that's betting. But hopefully we get all these right, and we'll start catching up to these guys slowly but surely.
What's up? I moved into my new room. Found a lot of hats. If you're my family members, please stop gifting me Thunder hats. Anyway, prop wars tonight. OKC cover the 8.5 spread. I'll take it. Aaron Wiggins. Like I said, take his overs. They patched the method. They've patched it. No more three-pointers. I was going to take his over 1.5, 2.5 three-pointers. It's gone. He's not even on any three-pointer. Like, it's patched. They know that's cash. Shea, over 6.5 assists. What did he have, 14 last game? Easy. Paolo Banchero, a rebound in the first 3 minutes. I don't see how that wouldn't hit. We're going to miss a shot in the first 3 minutes. He averages 8. It's an interesting one because today was hard. I couldn't find any that I really liked, and I was just kind of like, yeah, 1 rebound in the first 3 minutes. I like that. And then game of the night. It is the Celtics, and I'm taking Derek White. Celtics Mavs. I'm taking Derek White under 1.5 blocks. Why? Couldn't tell you. But I'm doing it. I think it might hit. Everyone is getting traded right now, so Derek White might not even be on the team by the time they play.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Prop Wars. Outside of that, crazy NBA trade deadline right now. Things are just going nuts. So many trades happening. But focusing on the game tonight, OKC will be taking on the Magic. I'm going to start off by taking the 8.5 spread. I feel like we're just kind of in a groove now. I really like the way this team's been playing. That win against Denver was huge. Magic, they're solid, but if we have Shea, I'm feeling good. I know he's listed as questionable, but I'm pretty sure he'll play. But moving forward for my player props, I have Chet Holmgren over 8.5 rebounds. I'm glad to grab that. Feels like it's a little low for him. Sometimes they kind of teeter between the 8.5 and 9.5, and I always feel confident with 8.5. Next is SGA over 6.5 assists. Dude has been passing the ball like crazy recently. I have faith in the rest of the team to hit their shots and give him those assists. After that, opposing player prop, I have Desmond Bane over 1.5 three-pointers made. How his line is at 1.5 three-pointers made, I do not know. The guy is a sharpshooter. He shoots so many threes a game. I'm confident in that one. Game of the night, we have Boston versus the Mavericks. I'm going to be taking Daniel Gafford over 0.5 blocks. 1 block. He's averaging 1.4 on the season. That is free money. I've been taking these block lines a lot because I feel really confident in them. This is just another one that I'm going to feel good about, in my opinion. So, quick recap. OKC covers the spread. SGA over 6.5 assists. Chet over 8.5 rebounds. Desmond Bane over 1.5 three-pointers made. And Daniel Gafford 1+ block on the night.
All right, what up, fellas? Prop Wars, Day 2, Week 3. Lines have changed drastically, so some of the picks have been changed. We're getting the Magic at plus 11.5. We're going to take that. realistically, I'm only taking that because everybody else has OKC to cover, and I need to make up some ground here. So I'm not really happy with this pick, but I'm kind of backed into a wall, so that's just what it's going to have to be. The OKC props for the night, we are going with Aaron Wiggins over 1.5 threes. The line has popped up. Got to take it. And we're going to take Cason Wallace. I originally was going to take him over 9.5, but he's at 7.5 points right now. So we're going to take Cason Wallace over 7.5. He's going to continue to be hot from the three-point line, hopefully, after that 27-point performance against Denver Nuggets. For Orlando, we're taking Paolo Banchero under 1.5 threes due to the brick. Hasn't hit this line in a while. He will tonight. He'll go over tonight, but we're still going to take the under. And for the game of the night, it is Celtics-Mavs. We're going to take Klay to go under 3.5 threes. It's 2026. That's really all I have to say about that. He's had good three-point shooting games against poor teams, not against good ones. Boston should clamp him up. I think we got a clean sweep tonight. We'll give you guys some live updates, and as always, fuck you, Gabe, and Thunder up, baby. Let's go.
We're officially 3 minutes in, and Paolo hasn't got a rebound, so that has failed. Fuck you, Paolo.
The Thunder look really good. I can't wait till we're healthy. Game-wise, Paolo had about 10 seconds to shoot a three. Brick. Love it. Love it. Paolo's a bum. Cason had a wide-open layup to start the game. Missed it. In and out three. So we're not looking good there, but he is he's playing well defensively. Wiggins hasn't sniffed the floor yet. Hopefully it's not one of those days. That would suck. And Klay Thompson hasn't hit the floor yet either, so, I mean, premature update, but really just came on here to be like, OKC looks good, and I'm very giddy about it.
So I need one more assist for Shea. And there's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. What? Talk about a lock. Give me 2 points already. Not going to get the 3 points for Orlando, but... And my other pick is Aaron Wiggins over 15 points, which isn't looking ideal right now, but we'll get there. Come on, Shea. Possible. Oh, butter. Oh, wait. Kenny. Give me 3. Bang! Kenny, hustle. Bro, what? Is that 5 assists? It's like 6 rebounds and like 10 points for Shea in the first. We're up 28-10. Those stats are definitely wrong, but Shea's cooking. Damn! I say Joe, man. You heard the trade deadline's coming up. That is nasty, man. Aaron Wiggins with the buzzer-beating 3 to end the first. Bang, bang.
Hell yeah, Jack. Massive 3 from Wiggins at the end of the first there at the buzzer. Way to cap off that first. Puts me in a decent spot here for Wiggins to get, extra minutes tonight. Cason get some extra scoring ops, hopefully soon. And we're in a good spot. Yep.
Alright, I wanted to start some shit with Joe, because I thought that'd be funny. But I've just been informed. Gabe has 5 for 5 today, so he's getting 15 points. So, hey Gabe, buddy, fuck you. It's personal now. Yeah, I don't know what I'm angry at you for, but I'm angry. I mean, you're doing a good job, man. Well done. Like, seriously, your picks are great, but we're beefing now.
Listen, man, I don't know why you got to start talking. All right, we're about to have the same amount of points tonight, and both of us didn't do well. Gabe, on the other hand, could go scratch. Haven't heard from Sapir, so I'm a little concerned, a little nervous. I guess I'll text him. But no, man, I'm coming, bro. I'll be there. Just slowly getting there. Tonight we're getting our first 5-pointer of the season so far for me. Cason sucks again. Oops. But if I get a Wiggins 3, I got more points than you tonight. So let's go.
Game just ended. About to hop on the live. Wiggs hit. Wiggs didn't hit. Fuck. Wiggs didn't hit. Shea hit. And the spread hit. So as long as Derek White comes through and doesn't block twice in 3 minutes, then we'll be walking out of here with 8 points, which is okay, considering that Paolo line was just stupid and Mark doesn't play Wiggs. So,
Guys, we were so close. We were so close to greatness. We almost had the first full 5 correct props. But Desmond Bane's big fucking toe is on the line. And he does not go over 1.5 3-pointers made. The spread hit, Chet's line hit, SGA's line hit, Gafford's line hit. That's 10 points, which I am ecstatic about. But Desmond Bane's monstrous fucking feet, Kevin Durant ass, steps on the line. We move. What's going on, guys? It's Gabe. Another day of prop wars, but what an insane day. We had to kind of push prop wars back a little bit and got a little nervous because all of the betting sites just took all the Thunder player props off because of the trades, because of the inactivities of players not being able to play. So lines were aggressively changed. The players were changed. So the line was at 2.5 initially, and now it's up to 10.5. If that's not a sign of the amount of injuries we got, then I don't know what is. But to start, I'm going to take the Spurs to cover the 10.5 line. They're healthy. We are the most unhealthy we've been all season. Next, player props. I'm going to take J. Will over 8.5 rebounds. He's the only center playing. He's going to get them whenever he's in these scenarios. He usually puts up a triple-double. I thought about just betting on all of his lines, but 8.5, I have faith. Then Cason Wallace over 13.5 points. Someone's got to score. I'm sure he'll be one of the guys to get in there and get some threes. I feel confident, even though he just had a bit less of a good game. But opposing player prop, I'm going to take Stephon Castle, make 1 3. His line's at half. He shoots at a high clip. I feel confident about him hitting this. Yeah, that's really all I got to say about that. Then the game of the night is the Knicks versus the Nuggets. I'm going to take Peyton Watson over 1.5 assists. He's hit that line like 9 times in his last 10. He's averaging almost 3 a game. Like, I'm shocked that this line is at 1.5. But yeah, crazy day, guys. Insane day. We now have Jared McCain. I love that. I'm hyped about that. But Shea being out and not reevaluated until after the All-Star week is really a hard hit. This is going to hit us hard. We're going to have a rough stretch here. But yeah, quick recap. Spurs cover. J. Will over 8.5 rebounds. Cason over 13.5 points. Stephon Castle 1+ 3-pointer made. And then Peyton Watson over 1.5 assists. No idea how this is going to go tonight, guys. So wish me luck, I guess. I don't know.
What's going on, Prop Wars? Bring the Thunder fans, bring the Thunder viewers. What's going on? Brutal upcoming schedule for OKC. Brutal night with the injuries tonight. Bad news about SGA being out till after All-Star break. Terrible. With that being said, Prop Wars continues no matter what. Shout out Jared McCain. Welcome to OKC. But with that being said, we're going to take the Spurs. The fact that it's only minus 10.5 is a bargain. Jack and I are going to win some good money on that. I threw it when it was 8.5. So, easy money coming our way tonight, unfortunately. But for our props, we got Kenrich Williams under 4.5 assists. Seems pretty easy. I know he's going to get a lot of minutes, but I don't really see him getting 5 assists. That'd be pretty insane. Aaron Wiggins over 4.5 threes. No, oh my God, 4.5 rebounds. 4.5 rebounds. Easy line. He's a good rebounder. He's hitting like 4 a game anyway. And now it's literally just Aaron Wiggins, so and the crew. So he'll get up to 5 boards today. Even if we get blown out, he'll still be on the court because we only have 8 players, 5 contract players. For the Spurs, we're gonna go with Dylan Harper over 10.5 points. Seems like a bargain. OKC's kind of taking care of the rookie in their first 4 matchups already. This is gonna be the 5th matchup, but there's nobody playing tonight, and he'll get a good run, good load of minutes tonight. So he should go over 10.5. And finally, game of the night: Knicks Nuggets. Don't really like both of these teams. but we are definitely going to go with the big purr. Karl Anthony Towns, over 1.5 threes. Been rocky all season for New York ever since Mike Brown was hired, but tonight, Jokic is guarding him. He'll be shooting that thing, so we're looking to get a clean sweep. We desperately need it, and I'll check back in with you guys when the game starts in about an hour.
All right, boys. Prop wars. We are mounting a comeback. We need the Spurs to cover the 9.5 spread tonight drastically. I mean, we're as hampered as we can be. I had to update my picks right after work. Jay Will, I need you to be under 11.5 points. Jay Will, I also need to be having you under 6.5 assists. This is a tall task with the amount of injuries, and I know I'm pretty much preying on his downfall, but in this one specific game, I don't need him to go Mr. Triple-Double with 20 points. That'd probably be the worst case scenario for these two picks. Let's hope that doesn't happen, at least for my sake. I just don't think we'd get the win either way. And then Castle, I need you to have under 6.5 assists. Just look to score, get 30 points, 40 points, whatever you're looking to do. Have a great scoring night. Just don't pass to your teammates. Hopefully that happens. And I'm also counting on the fact that he may not play a lot of minutes because they'll be up in this. And Jonas Valanciunas, over 8.5 points. This hit for me the other night, and it was at a 9.5 point spread. And I'm going to take it again with Jonas Valanciunas. So let's hope that happens. Let's get 5 for 5 tonight. Peace out.
It has been a very busy morning here. Usman Jang has been traded. But we got Jared McCain and Mason Plumlee. But he better be waived because I hate Mason Plumlee. A minute of silence for Usman Jang. Joking. I don't want to spend a minute here. But I love Us and I'm very sad about that. But Jared McCain acquisition is fire. And I can't wait to be betting on him in Prop Wars. Tonight, OKC have 5 players playing against the Spurs and they're 3 ways. So I'm going to take the Spurs to cover the 10.5 spread. I'm also going to put a lot of money on the Spurs to cover the 10.5 spread. Aaron Wiggins, over 2.5 3-point made. I mean, come on. Do I have to explain myself? No. Aaron Wiggins, over 4.5 rebounds. Do I have to explain myself? No. If I've learned one thing, always take an Aaron Wiggins over, especially in a game when 5 players are playing. Aaron Wiggins' first option hoops are going to be awesome to watch. Keldon Johnson, 12 plus points. He's the 6th man, and 6th men play more in games like this than starters. I don't want to bet on any of the starters, especially Harrison Barnes. I don't think he's going to play. I was going to take his 3s, but he's old. They're probably going to rest up a lot of the starters, so I feel like a bench man is a good option here. Game of the night, Knicks versus the Nuggets. I forgot that. Laundry Shamet, 9 plus points. He's been on one. 3 threes. I'm calling it now. But yeah, Prop Wars on Usman Jang Death Day. I'm sad.
Also, forgot to mention, and this might ruin all my picks tonight, but hey, Gabe. Fuck you, bro.
I think we need some justice for myself here. There's been this new trend, Well, here's the thing. They hate, per se, when you're on top. Pause. They hate us because they ain't us, as they say. And I'm on top, and there's this new thing of being, pause. I'm winning, and there's this new thing of being like, fuck Gabe. That means I'm doing good. That means I'm succeeding. Keep it up, Joe. Keep it up. I've been so nice to you, but I don't know, man. We'll see.
See, I knew some bullshit was going on. Anybody watching, do not listen to Gabe. Every pick that Gabe has given has been coming from some sort of intel source. I have to go. 3 black vans just pulled up to my... I have to go.
We fucking got him.
I mean, look what I do to these guys. I'm fucking cursed. Karl Anthony Towns hit a 3 to start the game. Shot another one, missed. and now is bleeding profusely all over his jersey. I think for the sake of the players, I should just not be in Prop Wars anymore. He is fucked up. It's bad. Shooting the free throws, though. He's got blood all over his jersey.
Laundry Shamet has 6 points, and they're both threes. I told you 3 threes. One more, Laundry. Lock in. This was a lock. He averages more than 9 points a game, so why wouldn't he score 9 in this game? Come on.
Well, gentlemen, unfortunately, just got the news that Dylan Harper is out for tonight. It's a good thing for OKC, but I had Dylan Harper prop, so I'm going to change it here. Backup plan is Wemby over 0.5 steal, or steals, plural. So I guess I'm rooting for Wemby tonight, which is just miserable feeling. But, yep, that's the updated pick. Like I said, Cat's already got me 5, feeling good.
Just got done with a run, and Laundry Shamet is on 8 points. Whew. One more. It's a very inefficient 8, shooting 37%, although granted most of them have been threes, but yeah. And for those of you who are wondering what I'm wearing, AC, baby. Oh yeah, wigs. Give me some. Oh yeah, Keldon. Bang! We need 9 more points from Keldon.
This team right here is going to win another championship. From what I'm seeing these guys tonight, Wembanyama sucks. They're not good. They're not good. They were better earlier in the year, but OKC looks pretty good tonight. They're going to end up losing, but the Spurs are just not there yet. With that being said, the props look good. The Spurs should cover. They're only up 9 right now, so we'll see. Wiggins is going to miss the rebounds, I think, but that's okay. Kenny's going under assists. Wemby didn't get a steal today, and Towns hit the 3, so it was a solid day. Not bad. I'm just more happy with this OKC performance. Spurs Nation, I'll be seeing you in about 20 minutes. I'm going to roast the fuck out of you.
Oh, don't pass. Score your 12th, come on. Cook him. Bang! Yeah, I know I'm saying cook him to the Thunder, but, this game's cooked, so I might as well win Prop Wars.
Little update, guys. Good news. I hit the +5 with the pick of the night. Thankfully, Peyton Watson got over 1.5 assists. I still think that's a crazy line for him, but OKC, we're going okay. J. Will's got 7 rebounds. I need him over 8.5. They still got the whole fourth quarter to go. Fingers crossed. Case and I need over 13.5. He's only got 6 points. Not looking great. And then there's the evil one. Stephon Castle needs to make 1 3. He is over 3 with 8 points. Come on, bro. Of all the times to not cook OKC, it's the one time I need you to.
All right, we're recapping. 7 points tonight. Cat hit the 2 threes. What else did we have? The Spurs did not cover the spread. I'm very happy with the way OKC played. Showed me that San Antonio is not ready for them in a 7-game series when we're fully healthy. They're just not. Wiggins missed the rebounds. Kenny, by 1. Kenny's assists, he hit under. So that's where we got our other 2 points, and fucking Victor Wembanyama couldn't get a steal. So 7 points. Not really a productive week at all. Still Saturday, though. We get a sweep on Saturday, then we're moving. And I feel like I'm getting close to one. So see you guys Saturday. Gabe, well done tonight, bastard.
What's good, guys? Little recap here. Unlucky night, to say the least. Things that did hit. Jay will hit the over 8.5 rebounds. That was big. That's 2 points. And then super, super clutch. We got Peyton Watson over the 1.5 assist line. Needed that. So I got 7 points on the night. I missed the Spurs covering the line. It was at 10.5. They won by 10. Then I missed Cason Wallace over 13.5 points. He ended with 13. Then I needed Stephon Castle to hit 1 3. He shot, I believe, 0 for 4 from 3. That's about as unlucky as it gets. But, I'll take the 7 points. Thank goodness I hit the 5-pointer. But only 7 points here when this could have been essentially a sweep if just a couple things go well. But whatever, man. We keep moving.
Everything but Wiggins rebounds hit, which is good. I had a 15-leg parlay that was going to win me $250, but Isaiah Joe didn't score 10 points. And that was the thing that I lost on, so I'm livid. I better do the post-game show with the boys, but I cannot fathom this at all. As for prop wars, I did pretty good. 5 points, 3 points, 2 points, 10 plus 1 for the spread, which only covered by 0.5 somehow because the Thunder are too good. So I come home with 11 points in one night. I'm pretty happy with that.
The night could have been worse for us. The Spurs ended up covering the 9.5 spread. J. Will did not get to the 11.5 points under. He actually scored like 24 points. Not unexpected. However, we did get the assist there with J. Will under 6.5. He actually ended up with 4 assists, which is fantastic for me. Castle also got under on the assist with only 4 assists, and I had him at 6.5. Jonas Valanciunas only ended up playing 14 minutes for I don't know what reason, and he only ended up with like 2 points, and I had him for over 8.5 points. Definitely could have taken an under on him, where he did have a really good outing the night before, but I'm going to take, the points that I can get. So I got, roughly 6 points from tonight, and that's better than, I would have expected. So I'm in a good spot.
What's up? In my new college room, all checked in. Taking OKC to cover the spread tonight against the Rockets 4.5. They should win this. Got Jarrett McCain now, which moves me on to my next line. Taking him over 1.5 3-pointers made. Why not? First game. Then I'm taking Wiggins over 16.5 points. Always take a Wiggins over. Clint Capella 4+ points. 4+ points. Come on, 4 points. 2 laps. Easy. Dyson Daniels under 0.5 3-point made. No threes for Dyson Daniels tonight in the game of the night. See how I do.
All right, guys. Big game for the Thunder for Prop Wars. I really need at least a couple of these to hit. I'm starting to fall behind against the guys. I know Joe's making some good picks, so he's starting to catch up, but I got the Thunder to cover the 4.5 spread today. Chet Holmgren over 19.5 points. I mean, he's one of the 3 all-stars on our team that's actively playing, so he should get at least 20 points is the hope. And then J. Will over 2.5 assists. I kind of was taking a lot of his unders in the last game, so I thought I'd take the over on this one. Didn't realize exactly how many injuries we had, and I feel like he should get playing time in this one. Kevin Durant over 24.5 points. I mean, if they want to win this game, KD is going to have to at least score 20 points, I would think. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker for the game of the night. I'm taking him on the 18+. I just like what he's doing with the Hawks. The Hornets have been hot, obviously. That's going to be a fun game to watch. But that's where I'm going to go. SGA's cousin to score the points there for them. But let's see how many of these hit.
All right, guys, prop wars once again. OKC is taking on Houston tonight. This is going to be an interesting one as we're still undermanned, but I am going to take Houston to cover the 3.5 line. I just feel like with the way things are going, I think we'll get that line covered. Moving forward to that, though, player props. Kaysen over 3.5 assists. Someone's got to be moving the ball. I think he'll be the primary ball handler in this scenario. Hopefully he can score as well. I took him over 13.5 points last week, and he got 13. I'd like to see him score more tonight, but I will be taking him over 3.5 assists. Then I'm taking Ludor over 1.5 3-pointers made. I feel like he's been really consistent from 3 recently. I have a lot of faith in him to knock down those shots. If he doesn't, I will come back to this and make some sort of edit showing that I'm an idiot. But moving forward, the opposing player prop, give me Alperen Sengun over 8.5 rebounds. This feels like a free line to me. I will be genuinely shocked if he does not hit this. Then the game of the night, give me Ryan Kalkbrenner over 6.5 points. He tends to actually get over this line pretty consistently. He's averaging 8 points on the season, so I feel good about this one. But quick recap, OKC to cover, Houston to cover the 3.5 point spread. Kaysen over 3.5 assists. Dort over 1.5 3-pointers made. Alperen Sengun over 8.5 rebounds. And Ryan Kalkbrenner over 6.5 points. Let's go, fellas. Good night. Comment, I can sense it.
Last day of the prop wars for the week. Disappointing week. But we could close it out strong here if we get a sweep. It would be perfect time for our first sweep of the Young Prop Wars season. Today's tough. Every game's been tough with all these injuries. With that being said, I'm going to take OKC to cover this 3.5-point spread against the Rockets. Probably a terrible idea the first time here. But we're rocking with the home team today. The Rockets have been terrible. First OKC prop, we're going with Case and Wallace over 1.5 threes. Again, it's a 50-50 prop, but it's just a gut feeling this morning. We're going with Kaysen over 1.5 threes for the first prop. Second prop, Chet over 1.5 blocks. Şengün's a bitch. How about that? And Chet's been really, really good against Houston. 28 points the first game, 18 on 7 of 9 the second game, like 4 blocks. I expect him to dominate again. For Houston, I'm going with Ahmed Thompson over 14.5 points. He has a good matchup today. He'll probably match up with Kaysen, I'm assuming. He's 6'7", athletic freak. Kaysen's an outstanding defender, but Thompson could get to the rim at will today, with Dort being on KD. So we'll go with Ahmed Thompson over 14.5. For the game of the night, Charlotte-Atlanta, I'm pretty excited for this one. 2 high-powered offenses. Good defenses, low-key. We're going to go with Onyeka Okongwu over 6.5 rebounds. Making his return, he's been out like 4 or 5 games. Hopefully he gets the minutes. 6.5 rebounds should be no problem against the Charlotte Hornets for him. So to recap really quick, OKC to cover 3.5. Kaysen 2 threes, Chet 2 blocks, Ahmed Thompson 15+ points. Okongwu 7+ boards. I will keep you guys updated during the games. And Thunder up, baby. Let's go.
What's up, Bring the Thunder podcast? We're at the Usman Jang Memorial today. We got the Breakers on the TV. I'm here with Holly, Usman Jang #1 fan.
We got the beers pouring in absolute solitude of Usman Jang, our favourite. Most definitely, can you tell by the accent, New Zealand legend, Thunder legend. Bring the Thunder, baby.
That's NBA champion Usman Jang, by the way. Here with Toby.
Yeah. All right, we better sign up Karim Lopez next year.
Thunder.
We'll take him with the 12th pick in the draft.
Yep. Or the second.
Yeah.
Whatever the Clippers give us.
Hey, we
take Karim.
We take them Kiwi boys, Mexican, whatever you want.
Yeah.
He'll be there, be living it up.
Breakers legends. But yeah, we're here. We're drinking to Us.
I should just give up. I should just quit Prop Wars at this point. I didn't hit on a single pick. I'm looking at it. Thunder did not cover the spread. Once again, picking with my heart over my mind, thinking Jared McCain's going to play a lot of minutes. He's going to make a huge difference. He did make a difference. He had some good plus minus, but we didn't play him in the crucial moments, I feel like, in the game, and we ended up losing this one. Also, Chet Holmgren, I thought would come through for us and for myself. I keep betting on him on the points over, and he just doesn't deliver this season, not on a consistent basis at least. 19.5 was a little high maybe. Man, just a tough one. And then J. Will didn't get playing time. I mean, he barely got playing time after having a great game the previous one, and so he didn't hit the 2.5 assist. Kevin Durant barely got to 20 points. I mean, I should have known we were throwing the kitchen sink at this guy. Just horrible picks. And then Nickeil Alexander-Walker didn't get the playing time as well. Just unfortunate week for me. 0 points. I'm up to a total of 46. This weekly total is not going to be looking good. Yeah.
All right, gentlemen. Sorry for no updates during the game. OKC loses, and so does Joe, miserably. Good post-game live. We just finished up there. Not bad. I think I might have to resign from this Prop Wars. Ever since we started Prop Wars, even the Lock of the Nights aren't hitting. And we all know, like, the Lock of the Nights were hitting at like a 90% clip over a couple months. But today, OKC doesn't cover. Chet doesn't have over blocks. Kaysen goes crazy. Doesn't hit 2 threes. How ironic is that? Ahmed Thompson doesn't play, and due to the rules of Prop Wars, and, I wasn't going to mess with it. I couldn't change it because he was active. They just said he was going to come off the bench, and he just didn't play. He didn't play at all. So we're literally we need the 5 points from Okongwu. We need him to get the rebounds because, if he doesn't get his rebounds, we're going to go home tonight with 0 points, and I don't think we'll ever see that again this season. So obviously some type of bad luck hanging over my shoulders, a dark cloud, some will say. I think it's just Gabe with his fucking dark magic over there. I don't know. But Onyeka Okongwu, he's got to pull it together for me and get this done.
In the night here after the difficult Thunder loss with 7 points. 5. Dyson Daniels, no threes. Easy. Didn't cover the spread. McCain didn't get enough run to cover the 1.5 3-point made. Clint Capella. Embarrassing. Wiggins. Always take Wiggins over. It hit. 16.5 over. Yes. Give me those points.
Good night, I can sense it. Do not let me cook. So I didn't do terrible. I got 6 points. So I got 1 for the spread correctly. We lost by over 3.5. Yeah. Then I got 2 for Casey Wallace over 3.5 assists. He notched his 4th assist in the 4th quarter. It was a little close, but whatever. And then I got the Sengun over 8.5 rebounds. That one was free. But the rest, Lou Dort. I did in fact say I would come back and edit when he misses, and as you saw, I had to edit that. Ryan Kalkbrenner, 6 points. The line was 6.5. You know, it's been a rough 2 days here, but as I say, it's got to be my motto at this point. We keep moving.
I'd like to say thank you to Onyeka Okongwu for the 5 points. Massive 5 from Onyeka. The rebounds, he hit the over. So we get 5 today. Could have been more, could have been less. We're happy with the 5. We're going to keep clawing our way back. It's going to take a while, but we're going to get it done, Gabe. And I'll be seeing you at the top. Give me a couple weeks, and we'll get there. Prop Wars hasn't been nice to me. Hasn't been nice to the bet of the night, lock of the night either. But it's a long season. We're going to get to the All-Star break. We're going to, take our rest. We weren't an All-Star this year, so we get a nice little rest. And then we're going to get right back into it as one hair pokes out of my hat. I feel good. See you guys soon.
All right, guys. Another week of Prop Wars are finished. We're having such a good time with this series, and we really hope that you guys are enjoying this as well. As you guys can see on the screen here for the week total, we had Jack leading with 36 on the week. I came in second with 32 on the week. Joe was right behind me with 25 on the week, and Satfir was in last with 24 on the week. This was an interesting week because we did have 4 games, so it was more totals than the week before, but still, just all over the place. A lot of injuries, tons of lines changing, all up in the air, a bunch of craziness. But overall, this is the total now, as you guys can see. I am still in first with 83. Jack, he's closing the gap. He's right behind me in second with 77. Joe is sitting in third with 55, and Satfir in fourth with 46. As I mentioned last week, this is still anyone's game. It really is. I mean, we talked about the punishment, and obviously none of us want to do that, but this is anyone's game. One really good week could completely switch it around for anyone to any place. First can drop all the way down to fourth. You never know. So we're having such a good time with this, and we really hope you guys are still enjoying this because we have so many ideas to just keep spicing up the series. What's good, guys? Another week of Prop Wars has been wrapped up. We really hope that you guys enjoy this episode. I'm flying through this just so that way I don't get interrupted by Joe. He's always waiting around.
Baby.
Oh, shit. I got to go, guys. He's coming. Thank you guys for listening to the episode. We really enjoy you guys watching.